Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making my daughter a birthday cake, even though she doesn't deserve it. Tomorrow's her birthday, so welcome if you're new. My name's Serena and I do cooking videos and hauls. So we're gonna do a recipe I found a while ago. They're cupcakes, but we're gonna make it into cakes. I already got my pans oiled and floured on the bottom, and then I'm going to set my oven to 350 and let that start heating up. We got the tin, the big tin, and then we got these to put on her cake. And she wants strawberries, so we gotta run to the store later to put strawberries on it. But anyways, I got all my ingredients and I'm doubling the recipe. So this is just, I have it written down doubled. So the first step is to preheat the oven and to grease your pans and stuff. Liners, unless you have cupcake liners and you're doing it that way. Next is we're going to whisk together the flour, baking powder, and salt. So we need 2.5 cups of flour. And I got my flour. Not going to use my third for that. I'm just going to use my half. I'm going to count, these are half cups. That's 1/2 or a half. That's 1 cup. One and a half. 2 cups. And 2.5. I still need to get an apron so I don't end up wearing flour all over me. Then we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of the salt. I'm using sea salt. I guess I have my half a spoon, so we're gonna do 2 of these. You can use whatever salt you want. And then their baking powder is, I believe, 2.5 teaspoons. So this is a half, so I'm going to do the same thing. There's a half. 1. 1.5. 2. 2.5. Mix that up. Then you set this aside. That's your flour mixture. And then over here we're going to mix our cup of butter. So 2 sticks of butter, room temperature, softened. Because each one is a half and you need I'm doubling this, so I need 2. So that's a cup of butter. This is not salted. I do not buy the salted because you add your own salt instead. Okay. You're going to whip that with our 1.5 cups of sugar. Here's my full cup. So you're going to usually beat your butter with your fats with your sugars. I was thinking, but I was measuring at the same time. All right, let me get the whip. it. Whip it good. Which one should I do for whipping butter? The paddle or the paddle? Yeah, I thought so too. All right.
You use the whisk, you'll turn it
in. Okay. So then we're going to beat it on high for 5 minutes until thick and fluffy. I don't want mine to fly out, so I'm not going to turn it up higher than that. Do that for 5 minutes. So there, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Alright, it's been 5 minutes. That's what it looks like. It's really pretty and fluffy. Almost turned into like whipped cream. It looks like whipped cream, y'all. Ah, or it would have, huh? I think it once.
You whip butter too long, it'll separate it.
Oh, and then what does that do?
You get water out of the pan.
Is that how you get like yogurts and stuff?
I have no idea. Butter
It looks like whipping cream. It looks delicious. Nope. Tastes like nothing. Alright, now we're gonna add the eggs and whip it with the eggs. But I'm going to open the eggs or crack the eggs in something else so I don't get any shells in them. So, let me grab another bowl. Let me turn this timer off for now. You need 4 eggs at room temperature, and these are pretty warm eggs. We're going to do one at a time, 4 eggs. So there's the first egg. I think it said to whip them hard. Yes. There's the second. Whoop. Drop the shell in there. That's 3. Come here. 4. Ooh, look at that. 4 eggs in that. Alright, now I'm going to put it on low because we're going to alternate from our buttermilk, which has been room temperature. in the warm kitchen counter for, I want to say, all day. So there's that. And I found my half a cup, so I'll do 4 of these. Two, 3, 4. That's about 2 teaspoons. And then we're going to do about a pinch of salt. I'm just going to use our sea salt there. And that's it. Yep. Alrighty. Mix some more. Oops. And then that's our frosting, but I'm going to add some cocoa powder because she wants it to be chocolate. And I don't know how much to add. This is new. So I'm just going to add like a teaspoon and then taste it, I guess, at a time. A little bit more. That's a pretty chocolate color. Starting to taste like it. I like that. Tastes good. A teaspoon and a half, or to about 2 teaspoons. Mm. All right, so I'm gonna. All right, I'm gonna try and attempt to frost her cake. It's been a while since I pulled it out. It's not the best cake because I did kind of make a mess of it, but this is our buttercream. Or not our buttercream, our cream cheese. I'm gonna have to wipe some of that. Come on. Wipe some of this off. Okay, here's the decorated cake. I've never done a full double tiered birthday cake, so. What are you doing? Ah! Alright, she just chopped strawberries and now we're going to put it in the fridge. We're going to eat it after breakfast. Eat them. Smile.